These fluff balls are baby ostriches. Just a few days old. When they're fully grown, they'll get most of the water they need from their food. But as newborns, their bodies aren't as good at keeping cool, so they need to drink. They won't last much more than another day without water. But here in the Kalahari, there's not so much as a damp patch in sight. Following their parents out across this wasteland seems like suicide. Especially when the temperature tips over 40 degrees Celsius. Yet, in the middle of the desolation is an astonishing number of animals. All attracted to a spring of life-giving fresh water. The chicks can see just what they need, but being hoof height makes negotiating this forest of legs seem impossible. They're agonizingly close, but can't risk being trampled. Their salvation has come in a surprising form. It's a stroke of luck for the chicks, and a safe path is clear. Their first ever drink of water. A trip to the beach is an exciting time for all elephant calves, and is full of new experiences. The river offers the drinking water they need, but it's also a barrier to the rest of their home range. Crossing such a torrent poses a huge threat to a little one. On the same river, further downstream, 3 other babies need to cross. There's fresh forage on the other side, but poachers have killed their matriarch. Without her experience, they've chosen a crossing point where the river is deep and the flow is rapid. The babies are quickly in trouble. Just as they rescue one calf, another is washed away. These are the screams of desperate elephants. As the mums panic, they're forced to abandon their calves and swim for safety. One baby reaches the bank, but the others are swept on. Somehow, they make it to the side, but they still can't climb up. Their mothers rush in, but can do nothing but watch. It's a narrow escape and an important lesson in the dangers of the river. White wolves are on the prowl, looking for easy pickings. An eider duck family is also on the move. For these young families, water is a safe haven. But the wolves have other ideas. They're not going to let a bit of water get between them and a meal. The adults can fly away. But surely the youngsters are like sitting ducks. It dives seconds before the wolves close in. Success is all down to timing. Another wolf has spotted the young eiders. And they've got a different strategy. Mum creates a diversion, pretending to have a broken wing to distract the wolf, whilst her chicks hide in the shallows. Two-nil to the ducks. But the wolves have another shot at goal. A long-tailed duck. Its chicks are the smallest, but the wolves are still interested. These little ducklings have the best trick of all. They stay submerged. When the wolf's back is turned, they grab a breath. The perfect vanishing act. That's game, set, and match to the ducklings. In the swamplands of Brazil, the giant otter pups have really gained confidence. Now a couple of months old, all three are tentatively exploring beyond the den. But they've still got a lot to learn. Giant otters are highly social, spending their whole lives in a tight-knit family. They work together protecting the territory, watching out for predators, and helping out with the babysitting. The pups need to learn how to contribute to family life. Today's crucial lesson will be a big step on the road to adulthood. Toilet training, Otter style. An adult leads the way, with the pups eagerly looking on. Giant otters use communal latrines, meaning the whole family do their business in the same spot. It's a vital way to mark their territory. And there's a crucial technique involved. Key to getting it right is all about rubbing the scent in. It creates an almighty stink that will see off any other otter family. Now, it's the 3 pups' turn. One plucks up the courage to give it a go. He thinks about going all the way to the top, but chickens out. Not exactly the right spot. And no hint of rubbing. But it's a step in the right direction. An adult takes over. If you want a job done properly, do it yourself. The pups need to get the hang of the toilet etiquette if they're going to start contributing to family life. These 3 are learning fast, but they've still got an important skill to master. Soon, they'll need to hunt for their own food. Mastering tricky fishing techniques is a key rite of passage for many water babies. It's a particularly demanding place to grow up. The slopes are near vertical, and even the adults can get into trouble. But danger comes from elsewhere too. Eagles and wolves hunt here. So for protection, markhor live in herds. With extremely good eyesight and a strong sense of smell, it means there are more of them to spot any predators. Essential, especially when they're up against the most dangerous of them all. The ghost of the mountains, the elusive snow leopard. Brilliantly well camouflaged against the rocky outcrops, it's hard for the markhor to see. With huge, well-padded feet, it's hard for them to hear too. So sometimes, even the alert, ever-watchful markhor don't notice the threat. To survive, markhor kids have to be excellent mountaineers. And rely on their instincts. Having a watery exit strategy undoubtedly played a part. But it's their skill in escaping on vertical rock faces that helps them stay alive in the most menacing of mountain ranges. The female's the largest and the most adventurous. Flapping her wings to strengthen them, she approaches the edge. But even she's thinking twice. It's a steep drop to the ground below. A crash landing. That wasn't in the flight plan. She could have broken her wing or flight feathers. Not quite the encouragement her two less confident brothers were looking for. But she has more immediate concerns. Wolves are on the prowl. Lacking the strength to take off vertically, she climbs back up the rocks to gain height for another attempt. And she's ready to try again. Success! Spurred on by their sister's achievement, the others seem a little braver. Now they're successfully fledged. It won't be long until all three leave their parents for good.